Hi guys, it's Charlie Tango 1994 back with another YouTube video. Got my replacement CB last night, so just first time kind of plugging it in and having a good look at it. And great news, to be honest, as anyone who's been following my previous videos will know, I blew up my previous rig, so I bought this one recently just for £16 from eBay. And I'm actually really happy with it. It's a very different model to the previous one that I had, but it's quite a nice little rig. So I just wanted to show it to you all and talk through it very briefly. As I say, I've just turned it on for the first time. I know the channel's very quiet at the moment. I've had a scan through the other channels and there's no one on at the minute. The other thing I wanted to show you, if you've seen any of my previous videos, is that I'm not running it off the mains. What I have done is spliced up one of the cases from one of my MkII handheld CBs, because I'm looking to use this kind of setup, something a bit tidier than this, to be able to run my CB portable. So when I go out on CBDXs, and I'm hoping one day to really get up into some kind of extreme locations, this would be the way that I'd expect to run it, by using these kind of portable battery packs. That's what it's running from at the moment. Obviously I'll probably upgrade at some stage to rechargeable batteries, but for now, and I've been using that pack for a couple of days now, so there's enough juice to run the CB basically, and for us to do some basic testing today. But I did also just want to talk through the radio itself. It's a Kernow Beta1100. Again, it's part of a family of different CBs. In doing some research this morning, there's I think it's a 1200 that's identical to this, apart from it's got an RF gain on it, and I've also found out that there's a 3100 which is a multiband, so it goes across AM and FM, both, well, it's 80 channels, so it's both UK 40 and the European 40. So the 3100 is a pretty good CB in terms of the different bands and the different frequencies. But for 16 quid, this is what I got. I have to say as well, when it turned up, man, it was filthy. I had to spend sort of, I don't know, 15-20 minutes with a J-cloth just cleaning it up. It's obviously been up in someone's loft, or I don't know, but it was filthy. So I've given it a really good clean, and actually it's turned out really nicely. So you can probably tell I'm quite happy with it. The other benefits to it is that it came with, although they're not identical, it came with a set of thumb screws and a stand, or a mount. So for the 16 quid I probably got, I don't know, 5 or 10's worth of additional accessories. Also, when I plugged it in for the first time, it came with a different mic to this. It came with a Midland mic with a much longer extension lead. But in the first test that I've done, when I keyed up, it wasn't transmitting. So there's an issue with the mic. As it happens, because of the other one that blew up last week, I've got another mic running, knocking around. So this one works. So I'm probably going to open up the other mic, just see if I can see anything wrong with it, if there's any contacts that are broken free, or anything like that. If not, it doesn't really matter. I've got another mic, so I can do what I need to be able to do. So in terms of this Beta1100, this is should we say a fairly modern version. It's not an 80s CB, so there's a number of kind of differences. Most significantly really is that instead of having a dial to change channel, there's push buttons. I have to say the general feedback of the buttons and the knobs and everything else is quite good. And the overall thing about this one is you can tell, looking at the size of my hand compared to it, it's a really, really tiny rig. There's a packet of cigarettes sitting on it, yeah. So it's really, really tiny, which, you know, as I said, is attractive to me because this slung in the side pocket of a rucksack isn't going to weigh a lot, isn't going to take up a lot of room. So this is quite a good setup to take portable. So, you know, it's another thing for really liking it. In terms of features, there's not a lot to talk about. Just the 2 dials on the front, the squelch and the volume, and that's basically it. I've got the squelch up at the moment. There's a PA and a CB switch. Not something that I'm looking to ever use, but again, it's a standard feature on most CBs. And there's a switch to channel 9 button in case of emergency, at least when that was relevant. Nobody really, as far as I know, monitors channel 9 anymore, but it was a kind of set feature for most CBs going right back to the 80s. That's it in a nutshell. This is my new CB. Next plan is probably just to leave it switched on with the squelch up for the next couple of hours, see if I can pick anybody up. There was a little bit coming in last night, but I haven't really done any TX on it yet, so I might have a play about with that over the next couple of hours. And then plan is to get out to my my local hill. I haven't done any videos about up there yet, so we'll hope for a sunny day soon, because that would be nice. It's a bit chilly out there, although obviously I'll be sat in the car, and it wants to be a good time in the day when hopefully there's a few people about. As I say, it's early afternoon, you know, on a Saturday, and I'm sitting where I am, not getting any signals from anybody, so has to be a time when people are going to be around. I think, you know, Sunday afternoon into kind of early Sunday morning, so early Sunday evening, might be a good time to give it a try. But there we go. Sorry, just finish up. I'm rattling on about it, but this is my new CB, the Kernow Beta1100. Cheers, guys.